Okay, so last week I worked on the waistband, and this week I'm gonna try and work on the length. So I just want to pin it onto my mannequin here and see what type of length I want. Okay, and so now I'm just going to measure the rest of the fabric that I have and see how long of a skirt I can get. So it's in between 30 and a half and 31, which is still a pretty long skirt because I like my skirts to be long skirts. So I'll probably actually just keep it like this. Make sure that it's straight, and I'll have to cut this part off. So, all right, now we're going to measure the front portion on myself and see how much fabric I want from the side to side. A little bit more. So I'm going to want it from here to here, which is for me 15 inches. So I'm going to do 15 inches of fabric and sew that right there in the front. I have the front panel. I'm just going to take these out since I'm going to be sewing these. Okay, so here's the seam, and I'm going to want this on one of my sides. And it actually matches with this, with the fray. So I'm just going to put the fray down, and it's going to go this way. It needs to hang like that. So my plan is to do it like this, somehow attach it, have it like that. That's the plan. So I'm gonna pin and then we'll go from there. Alright, and so here is what it looks like with the length pinned onto the little waistband part here. I just cut this little piece off, and what I'm thinking about is taking this part and folding it over and then cutting down about 6 inches, and then that will be the other side panels for the back. Alright, and so let's cut it at 6 inches. Okay, so now we've attached one side. So we technically have 3 sides, and I actually want to attach them to this at least before I put on the back and see if I want to maybe ruffle the back out or something. Maybe have like poofiness. Maybe do something like that, and then do a V at the bottom. But I'm going to start now sewing in these, just along this line, right there. Here we go. Okay, so I put it up on here, so it's backwards right now, but this is the outside. What I'm thinking is I'm going to connect all of these after. But look at my little baby stitches. Oh, let me see them. I think I did pretty okay this time. So now I just have to finish like the butt portion. And I wanted it to be a straight skirt all the way around. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just add like ruching, I don't even know what it is, but poofs right here or something, and have it hang down. Not too sure yet though, because I still have like all of this. So if I do like just that little bit, then I can maybe make a top with the rest of it. Ooh, okay, I might have to do that. And just do one all the way down in the middle. Yep, I think that might be it, and then I'll just have the extra. Because I love this, and I want this to be a top somehow. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't just want to use it all on one thing. Oh, I love it. Look at how cool that looks. Okay, so I just ended up cutting out a straight piece of about 5.5 inches. So these were both 6, and then this was 5, and then I overlapped them a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is make sure that they can go straight. They were able to do it last night, but, and then make them go down. This one was probably the poof though. That's probably why it's not working, but I'm gonna do it in the sides first, and then the back. At least that's the plan, so I don't know. I still really like this though. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to pin this and this together, and then this and this, and then work on these at the back. So let's go. Okay, so I'm just pinning these right here at the edge, and what I'm gonna do is do the seam down on top of the needles, and hopefully that will make it so then you can't actually see the thread. Okay, so I have the back pinned. And now I just need to pin this last side together, but I really want this fray to be out and showing. I don't know how I can do that and create a false seam. At least I think that's even what it's called, but create a seam where you can't see it. I might not be able to do that on this one, but see, because then if you flip it this way, it looks like that. Oh, I'm so excited. So now I'm just gonna be sewing these. Probably for, this would be day 3 now. So, all right, let's get to sewing. So I have it all pinned. Now what I'm doing is, I don't even know what this stitch is, but I'm just stitching it down all the way super close to the edge.
The same professor, after observing this video many times, says that this does not look like a magnetic effect. Whatever it is that is going on here, till this day, it hasn't been explained. Oh my God, there's a baby alligator.
So far, looks like that on that side. Inside. I didn't really attach the tops, but and then it looks like that on this side. So, I don't know what that is, but I'm just going to attach it the rest of the way down, and then I'm going to have to figure out how to actually close it, I think. So, I'm going to just attach it all the way down. Okay, and so this is now what it looks like with all the seams done. Well, at least 3 of the seams. Look at this! It's a little off, but Okay, so everything is sewn. It's not all the way like straight, so I'm probably just gonna end up cutting them off. Like some of them match up, but I kind of want all of them to be straight across. Like this one matches up too, pretty close, but this one, really, really big gap. So, yeah, I don't know. But let's get to cutting. Here we go. Okay, so I cut it pretty close. It's sort of straight, sort of not. Meh. But what I'm thinking about is maybe adding lace to it later. Putting it up on there and seeing what it looks like. I'm also honestly not too sure what to do with this, so I'm just cutting it down to sort of save on bulk. I think that might work, but so we're just gonna cut this a little bit and see what happens. And this is just that seam area that I attached onto it. Like on other clothes, I see them like being super flat. And oh, maybe I cut it too short because now look, it like pops up. So yeah, I think that I'll have to iron it down. Maybe if that'll even work. That's like really, really short. It just pushes it up. So what I'm gonna do then is, I can't believe it's so short, is maybe just keep this one long, because you see how it's like still flat. If I could turn the waistband, I'd show you. But so this one is flat all the way around, but I just thought that it would be so thick. And this one, since I cut it so short, it just pushes it back up when I try and keep it down, and it doesn't seem to be working very well. See? And it creates like that little odd poof. So I'm gonna have to get rid of that. This is all just trial and error, so just seeing what works and what doesn't. Trying to push this all the way down to see if it would even stay, and no, it doesn't even want to stay. There's just this little edge here that I have, so I'll probably cut that off soon. There's not even that much, just like maybe a centimeter or so on each one. Oh, it's so tiny. But I'll just cut this little bit off and then probably iron it down, or just call it that, since this is just trying the little new random techniques out that I'm thinking about. But I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I said, I don't even know what type of stitch I'm doing. I'm just sewing fabric bits together, sort of like hemming everywhere. But that's what I got, so now you can't see it when you fold it, but at least it doesn't pop up. And let's just unfold it here. Let's turn it inside out, or the right way actually. Then we can see what it looks like. Shake it out. This is a skirt. Oh, but I love it. And I didn't actually wash the fabric first. I just kind of took it straight out of the package thing. So that might affect some things as well. But, oh, look at those seams. I did that seam. I hand sewed that seam. Oh. Yeah, and I'm not sure if I did the waistband the right way. Like, maybe do the fabric first and then put the elastic in. Maybe that's how you do it. I also don't know if this is how you sew the waistband, but I need to iron those. I still have that pin there just so then it can hold everything. But oh, I even got the fray to pop out. Oh, that's what I wanted to. I wanted it to pop out. See? It is on opposite sides, I think. But alright, so I think that And we still have the bottom hair, which I'll probably just leave for another video, but let's go either put it on the mannequin or go see what it looks like on.